swallowing dirt before a kissing scene, sniffing dirty bathing suits, and farting without warning. These actors' disgusting on-set habits are enough to make your skin crawl. In a 2024 interview with The Wrap, an industry insider leaked a story about how Dwayne Johnson handled bathroom breaks while filming the holiday movie Red One. He pees in a Voss water bottle, and his team, or a PA, has to dispose of it. Apparently, this is Johnson's preference over using any public facilities, and even he's admitted to emptying the contents of his bladder into water bottles during workouts. He was promoting one of his shoe collaborations with Under Armour in a 2017 Instagram video when he accidentally included one of his urine bottles.
I go hardcore when I train. I don't have time to go to the bathroom.
As far as that report that he also uses bottles as portable bathrooms on set are concerned, he told GQ in 2024, yeah, that happens. In a 2019 Vulture interview, Men in Black director Barry Sonnenfeld recounted how Will Smith once let out a fart so awful-smelling that it was beyond the limits of what the human nose could handle. Will dropped the odor bomb while he and his Men in Black co-lead, Tommy Lee Jones, were sealed inside a contraption designed to look like a car. At the time, they were filming the scene in which their character's vehicle drives upside down over traffic in the Queens Midtown Tunnel.
Oh, sorry about this.
Sonnenfeld realized something was seriously wrong when he heard Will apologizing to Jones profusely and begging for the two of them to be let out of the rig. He recalled, "Tommy is a manly man, so he played it cool. But man, as soon as we opened it up, Tommy was out of there." In a later appearance on the Let's Talk Off Camera with Kelly Ripa podcast, Sonnenfeld painted a better picture of just how powerful Smith's gas was.
We evacuated the stage for about 3 hours.
Liam Hemsworth hated kissing Jennifer Lawrence at work, and for good reason. In a 2014 appearance on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, Hemsworth claimed that his Hunger Games co-star tried to sabotage their kissing scenes by going out of her way to make sure they were a miserable experience for him.
Right before the scene, she'd be like, yeah, I had tuna, I had garlic, and I didn't brush my teeth.
Lawrence shared her side of the story on Hot Ones. She claimed that her diet wasn't a scheme to make Hemsworth nauseous. She just had a habit of thoughtlessly snacking on pungent foods before it was time to pucker up and plant a wet one on her co-star. In a 1998 Rolling Stone interview, Kate Winslet confessed that while filming the water scenes in Titanic, she didn't always make it to the bathroom when she had to go. She told the outlet, "Yes, I admit to sometimes peeing in that water." The actor argued that there was a practical purpose for this, saying, "You didn't want to have to get out and go to the bathroom, which would take half an hour with corsets and dresses and all that sort of thing." Winslet wasn't the only one using the giant tank that Jack's tragic death was filmed in as a toilet.
Leo would sometimes say to me, sweetie, I gotta pee.
And when the urge to take a whiz hits while you're in the water right next to someone, you've got to quickly decide where you want to do it. Ever the gentleman, Leonardo DiCaprio moved away from where they were filming, and Winslet did the same.
So I sort of swim away for 3 meters, la 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 la. It was awful, and you always felt awful doing it.
Scarlett Johansson and Bradley Cooper had sizzling on-screen chemistry in the 2009 rom-com He's Just Not That Into You, but Cooper didn't leave the greatest impression on his co-star when she got acquainted with his tobacco chewing habit. On the Jonathan Ross Show, Cooper admitted that it didn't occur to him that Johansson might find this behavior off-putting. He even started discussing a scene with her while he had a spit cup in hand and some tobacco crammed in his cheek.
I'm like spitting, and I remember there was like saliva, would be like a line of saliva to the cup, and it was really disgusting.
When several members of the cast of Cheers reunited on stage at the ATX Television Festival in 2023, Ted Danson accused Woody Harrelson of purposely attacking his nostrils with a foul odor. According to IndieWire, Danson recalled, "He'd be looking me right in the eye, waiting for his fart to reach my nose. Like a killer, he wanted to see my eyes go nuts." A year later, the two men were discussing Harrelson's horrible-smelling farts on their Where Everybody Knows Your Name podcast.
His vegetarian farts were so horrible that he would shut down production.
But Harrelson jumped in to correct his friend by noting that his farts were actually vegan. He also suggested that it wasn't just his dietary choices making his tooth so toxic.
That was back when I didn't chew my food.
If an episode of The Big Bang Theory was named after Johnny Galecki's gross habit, a fitting title would be The Gum Accumulation Abomination. This is what the actor created over the course of the 12 years he filmed the popular CBS sitcom, according to his castmate Kunal Nair. On the British TV show Sunday Brunch, Nair revealed what fans would see if they were to walk down the stairwell that the Big Bang Gang was forced to use because their apartment building's elevator was perpetually broken. He said on the show, "There's a wall there where Johnny Galecki, for 12 years, would stick his chewing gum on. I'm not joking. That couldn't have been a pretty sight to be greeted with whenever the cast pretended that they were leaving the premises." He also shared a theory about the fate of the wall decorated with Galecki's gum. He joked, "I am sure it's for sale somewhere on the internet." At the 2018 Supernatural convention in Seattle, Jensen Ackles revealed that his co-star, Jared Padalecki, would waltz through the door of his trailer, remove his chewing gum from his mouth, and stick it on the counter beside the sink. But unlike Johnny Galecki, Padalecki didn't leave his gum wad where he stuck it. What he did do, though, was arguably even worse. Ackles revealed he picks it back up and puts it in his mouth and leaves. He found Padalecki's bad gum etiquette baffling because there was no shortage of fresh sticks of gum at the craft services table. But Padalecki explained that he just wanted to fully savor each piece's flavor. He insisted, "Gum tastes better when it's been exposed to oxygen. That's why you smack it." In 2013, Miles Teller explained to Variety that Shailene Woodley's fondness for eating dirt made it unpleasant to film some of their characters' romantic scenes in The Spectacular Now. He recalled, "Before our first kissing scene, Shailene took these Chinese dirt supplements and shoved them in her mouth. It's like a dirt pouch, and it smells like crap." Unfortunately for Teller, asking Woodley to give her teeth a vigorous brushing before they kissed didn't help much, seeing as she was following the lead of a fellow believer in the power of consuming earthy wellness products. She told Into the Gloss, "One of my friends was making a clay toothpaste that you swallow instead of spit out, but I first heard about the benefits of eating clay from a taxi driver." Shirley MacLaine co-starred with Frank Sinatra in the 1960 movie Can-Can and revealed that she had a gum-chewing habit back then. She wrote on her website, "I was always searching for a place to put my gum before I did a scene. Frank had noticed this and said, 'Hey kid, put it here behind my ear. It'll help both of us.' She did just that, suggesting that the gum placement was helpful because it covered a scar behind Sinatra's ear." According to a reporter for Screenland magazine, who interviewed MacLaine on the very day that this occurred, she was still chewing the same piece of gum after plucking it from its unusual hiding place. MacLaine admitted that it had later ruined a shot of Sinatra from behind and explained why she was tucking the gum inside a napkin so that she could pop it back into her mouth after lunch. She told the reporter, "I like old gum. New tastes funny." From the ages of 10 to 19, Jeremy Jackson starred on Baywatch as Hobie Buchanan, the son of lifeguard Mitch Buchanan. And unbeknownst to his castmates, he was engaging in some pervy adolescent antics.
I would usually sneak in their trailers after they were done and grab their dirty bathing suits.
He would then smell them. According to Jackson, his favorite swimsuit to sniff was the one worn by Nicole Eggert, which he admitted to in the creepiest manner possible.
We had a very intimate moment, her and I, that she never knew about.
Surprisingly, Eggert didn't come down with an extreme case of the ick after learning about Jackson's obsession with his castmates' bathing suits. She told TMZ, "I just love it because I love him for his honesty."